Making 10K a year from TK Maxx. I'm broke, baby. I'm here on YouTube. If you follow me on my other platforms, you know I do personal finance, side hustle content. But this year, YouTube, I'm gonna give you some long form videos to enjoy and watch. And hopefully you can make some money by watching these videos. And the first video I have is a woman is claiming she's close to making 10K a year from flipping clothing from TK Maxx. And I've done sneaker flipping before, flipped some clothing. I've flipped everything, to be honest. So we're going to look at this side hustle. We're going to go in the article. We're going to see if she's capping or not. We're going to see if it's a good side hustle to do. And yeah, let's just get into the video. So let me go on the page now, flick the screen. We have from the Sun. Don't really rate the Sun, but here's the article. Flip tips. I'm close to making 10K after flipping TK Maxx bargains for profit. If you don't know what TK Maxx is, if you're in the USA, it's like TJ. I think it's TJ Maxx there or Target. Not even Target, but TJ Maxx anyway, I think is what you got in the USA. And it's like a discount store where they sell probably out of season clothing. And some of it is heavily discounted, so you can actually get like you can make profit on it basically. When I was in the US, I think what's the other one? Is it Ross? That's it, Ross. I went Ross and TJ Maxx or whatever it's called. And they had True Religion jeans for like $10, $15. And here you could sell them for probably £40. So there was a flip to be made there. Couldn't be bothered to do it. But anyway, let's start reading the article. So that video was pretty pointless, but she did show a couple of the brands. I think Sweaty Betty was there. That's the only one I recognize. So I heard that there's some loopholes with TK Maxx, like if it ends in a certain number, it means it's discounted by a certain amount. Let's look into that. My Google is mad, so I got to Google. TK Maxx codes, what does it mean? Let's look what the TK Maxx codes mean. Oh, it's the Sun again. Let's just look at the AI view. TK codes confer to secret numbers on TK Maxx price tags that reveal products' origin and quality, with 2 and 7 being the best bargains, genuine or last season. 1 meaning the item was specifically for TK Maxx, potentially lower quality. Cool, so if you didn't know, this is where my flipping background gets me. So there's actually products that are made specifically for outlets, and TK Maxx is an outlet. So if you go to like a designer village in the USA, you have loads of them. Go to Orlando, designer village, crazy outlet malls. They have tons of them, but clothing there in the UK, we got like Bicester Village. There's one in Ashford. It's specifically made to go straight to the outlet. It's like B grades, so it might be defective from the factory. It could be they just use lower quality materials in the first place, because there's a market for outlet and discount designer clothing, and they know this. They're not going to leave the profit on the table, so they make this cheaper clothing. They sell it in the outlets. TK Maxx is technically an outlet, so that's something you got to watch for when you're buying clothes from TK Maxx. But cool, let's go back into the article. We're not even started the article. A woman who is on track to make 10K this year by flipping TK Maxx bargains has shared the exact brands to keep an eye out for. Again, we saw one of the brands. Heather has turned her reselling passion into a successful side hustle and has challenged herself to make £27 a day for the whole year. I like them realistic targets. £27, it's not crazy amount, but if you add that up, £27, 365 days a year is just under £10,000. So it's £9,855 realistic amount for a side hustle. That's not bad. Again, look, Sweaty Betty, never heard of it, but apparently it sells. And here's her at TK Maxx. Cool, we get the gist of it. Okay, this looks like Vinted to me. So she's selling on Vinted. Vinted apparently is one of the best places to sell on. I've never actually sold anything on Vinted. When I used to resell back in the day, it was eBay, Depop. Even way back when, 10 years ago, I was using Gumtree. Gumtree was really good. Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups. But here we got Vinted. I heard Vinted is good for reselling. Socks for £35. Oh, joggers. Oh, I'm going mad. Joggers, £35. That's not bad. It'll be good to see what she bought them for. Heather knows what will always bring in profit is Folk. Okay, so she's saying the brand Folk. Again, this is all foreign language to me. I've never heard of these brands, but apparently it sells on Vinted. If she can continue at that level for the rest of the year, she'll finish 2026 on a cool 10K in a bank account. Okay, this is where articles like this are a bit misleading. I know they said from the start she's on track to make it, but let's be realistic here. The figures she's probably getting are from Christmas, I would say. Christmas, you're always selling way more. When I was reselling trainers, I would sell maybe 4 times the amount I'd normally sell in a normal month during the month of December and November. Christmas is just inflated, so you can't really take them numbers from Christmas. Cool, so what is next? She now shares her tips and tricks with followers on social media pages, including revealing brands. Cool, you know what, big up to Heather, because this is not about Heather, it's more about the article, and if I think it's a good side hustle. She seems like she's genuine, sharing it with her followers. We can go on a TikTok in a minute, but let me just copy the TikTok. She's sharing information with followers. Okay, won't watch this video yet. We'll just continue through the article. When I spot the brand, I'm grabbing whatever I can carry. Okay, so sounds like she knows exactly what's selling because she's got experience. Same as me. Used to go to like Nike outlets, and I know if there was like an Air Max 95 in there, I could sell as many as they allow me to buy, as many as I can carry home. So when you're reselling, it's got to have the good eye, and you just got to take your chance when you can. Just buy as much as you can. One of her top brands to always look out for is Folk, a clothing company which sells trousers up as £140 full price, but usually retail on TK Maxx for around £29.99. Okay, fair enough. Heather knows she picks the iron up for £30, she can get at least £35. See, now this is again like, what's the profit in that? Buying something for £30, selling for 35, unless it's a typo. If you're making 10k a year from a side hustle, you're gonna have to pay tax on that. If you got another job, it's not worth it. The margins ain't there for me on that. The margins ain't there for me on that. If I can squeeze more of each item, but prefer to move them fast and make £5-10 a piece, again, them profit margins, they're not really great, especially if you're trying to do it legit and you're declaring it to HMRC, which, let's be real, most people aren't. But for me, making £5-10 a piece, go in there, you might be paying petrol, travel money to go to the post office. It's working out to like pennies per hour, in my opinion. Cool. So let's talk about the product more. From what I've read in the article so far, I don't think this is a great side hustle. The profit margins ain't great. She might have some items that make more profit than this, but making £5 off £30, £35 is crazy to me. It's not scalable. If you were to do it legitly and you wanted to scale up and pay tax, you wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, I'm not rating this side hustle. If I'm rating this side hustle out of 10, I might give it a little cheeky little 4. Again, I used to resell. Reselling for me, the reason I stopped doing it, number 1, I had other things to do. Number 2, it's time consuming. 3, I could see it going downhill. See the cost of living right now. People don't want to pay more than what it is in the shop. So for me, I was selling, most of what I was selling was like sought after trainers. So like Travis Scott's, Yeezys when they'll pop in, stuff like that. People weren't going to keep on paying them prices. Then I was selling outlet stuff as well. The outlet stuff will always move, but you just need to get it for a cheap enough price. And what I found in the past few years, especially Nike outlets, Adidas outlets, they weren't as cheap as they used to be. Whether it's cost of living crisis, whether it's, I know Nike haven't made profit or their profits have been dropping for years, whether their costs in their factories are increasing. There's not much profit in it, especially for resellers. If you're looking to squeeze £10-15 out of a pair of outlet trainers, profit margins are tight, man. It's not worth it. Do I think reselling from TK Maxx is a good side hustle? I guess it's inventive, selling from TK Maxx. Not everyone's doing it. Profit margins ain't there. Wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend reselling as a whole as a side hustle in 2026. Let me know if there's any side hustles you want me to review in the comment section. I'm gonna be going through mostly like trending news articles, side hustles. If there's anyone's like streamers making money in unusual ways, YouTubers making money in unusual ways, just pocket watching people, really. I think that's one of the best ways to make money, is to pocket watch people, basically reverse engineering how they made money to make money yourself. So let me know in the comments what you want me to review next, and follow me or subscribe to me for more videos. I'm broke, baby.